Good evening. It's been a beautiful Monday, and I'm back tonight to bring you another Lore Master story. And he wanted to take a movie that didn't quite make it, called The Bye Bye Man, and put his version on it. So we hope you'll like it, that you'll give him a thumbs up, and I'm going to get started with it. The core theme, not don't think his name. Your version is about heritage you can't escape and the danger of trying to reclaim a homeland that never truly was yours. The horror is an echo of history. The family that we're going to discuss is a Russian family that lived in Ukraine their entire lives. Parents were born there. Children grew up speaking Ukrainian at school, Russian at home. The war made people view them differently. Mistrust, resentment, coldness. They feel like strangers in both cultures, but decide to return to Russia, hoping it will feel like home. This is already an emotional, powerful wound. You're dealing with identity, guilt, and the question, where do we belong when history shifts beneath our feet? The house. They moved to St. Petersburg, into a cheap old manor owned by an elderly veteran who recently died. The teenage daughter finds whispers in town about the previous owner. That house belonged to the soldier. Not a hero, not exactly. We don't say his name. This creates a new kind of urban legend, not supernatural at first, but tied to trauma and guilt. The Bye Bye Man's true origin, the Lore Master's version, he isn't a demon. He was a real Soviet soldier at the Battle of Stalingrad, a man nobody could identify. No unit, no tags, no record. He appeared during the worst fighting, and German soldiers told stories about a ghost man who moved through smoke, a soldier who never spoke, a man who carried a shovel instead of a rifle, someone who executed prisoners and civilians, someone who enjoyed cruelty. After the war, the Soviet government buried every trace of him. Officially, he didn't exist. Unofficially, people said he went home to that house and never left. What makes this terrifying is the political weight. It's not supernatural nonsense. It's history that refuses to stay dead. What makes him a monster? Not demons, not curses. He is the embodiment of state violence, buried shame, the brutality a nation refuses to confront. The family's attempt to reclaim Russian identity forces them into the home of a man whose version of that identity is twisted and violent. This is where your story becomes insanely strong. The more the family tries to fit in with traditional Russian culture, the stronger the presence becomes, because they're reviving a memory Russia wanted dead. It has a paranormal twist. He doesn't haunt through words. He haunts through ritual, history, and actions you repeat. Whenever they speak certain patriotic sayings, they hear footsteps. Whenever they hang old Soviet decorations, shadows move. Whenever they try to adopt the real patriotic Russian identity, the house reacts. He isn't summoned by thinking his name. He is summoned by repeating the patterns of the past. This game that the Lore Master has come up with lets one explore generational trauma, the weight of national history, the danger of nostalgia, identity crisis, the horror of belonging to a culture with a violent past. This is not a monster movie. This is a psychological national horror drama, the kind A24 would kill for. Well, that's a new twist on the Bye Bye Man, and we hope you liked it. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday this week. And we will catch you with another video on Friday. Good night.